All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith Showtime Sports 2020 Franchise Mode channel. And today we're doing Game 5 of Lower Marion. I'm online coach Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching my squad. We're 2-2 going into Coatesville, taking on the Coatesville Raiders, who are 2-1. You're watching a series of the Piaa District 1 Baseball Season 1 2020 High School Baseball Edition. And what we're going to do is we're not only going to just look at this matchup, look at other matchups today. We have Penwood Patriots 1-2 taking on Upper Marion, who are 2-1. You can see the standings here, and you can see Frankfurt are 2-1, Falcons 2-1. You don't want to miss this matchup today. Then we have Westchester East 1-2 taking on Upper Darby, who are 4-1. Actually, I'm sorry, 4-0. Let's see, 4-1, 4-0. I think they might be the only undefeated team in our high school baseball season, this season 1, 2020 edition. Okay, Upper Darby and Westchester East. Okay, that's be a good one. Pennsbury taking on Frankfurt. Pennsbury's 2-1, Frankfurt are 2-1. That should be a great matchup. See the standing here. Pennsbury is tied with the Vikings and Frankfurt. You don't want to miss this matchup. This should be pretty good. Then we have Conestoga 3-1 taking on Boyerstown, who are 2-1. That should be a good high school baseball matchup. Of course, you can see the standings. Conestoga looking real good, 3-1. Boyertown right under Conestoga, and then we got Spring Forward underneath Boyerstown, and Pottstown underneath Spring Forward, tied for the third place or second. Norristown at the bottom. Then we got Pottstown taking on Norristown. Pottstown 2-2 at Norristown Eagles 1-2. Don't want to miss that matchup. That's the standings. Norristown's at the bottom. Season ain't over yet. We're gonna see what they do. Trojans at Norristown Eagles. Don't want to miss this matchup. Pottstown Trojans at Norristown Eagles. Spring Forward at Chester Clippers. Spring Forward 2-2. Chester's 1-3. Yeah. Chester's not looking all that good this season. All right, we're gonna see this matchup. Don't want to miss it. Chester Clippers taking on Spring Forward Rams. All right. Liberty Hurricanes 1-3. They're not doing good. They go along with Neshaminy. Of course, we can see Neshaminy's at the bottom, 1-4 of the season 1 high school baseball. Hurricanes is not far from Neshaminy. They're like 4th. Olney is 1-2. Ben Salem is 2-1. And of course, Upper Darby's best team in high school baseball this season. 1. Okay. Let's see. You don't want to miss the matchup. Liberty Hurricanes 1-3 will be taking on the Neshaminy 1-4. Ben Salem Owls taking on Olney Trojans. Ben Salem 2-1. You don't want to miss this matchup coming up here. This should be good. Okay. Plymouth Meeting 2-2 taking on Redland Patriots. Want to miss this classic PA matchup. The Patriots are 3-1. Panthers 2-1. Colonials 2-2. Titans 2-2. Cheltenham 0-3. Not looking all that good this season. Don't miss Plymouth Meeting Colonials 2-2 at Redland Patriots 3-1. Cheltenham Panthers 0-3 taking on Quakertown 2-1. That should be a good matchup. See the standing there. And this is your matchup feature page. Central Bucks South 2-2 taking on Downingtown West. This is going to be a good matchup. You don't want to miss this one. All right. And this is your feature page. Upcoming game, high school baseball classic. Downingtown West. Oh, North Allegheny 2-2 taking on Central Bucks East 3-1. You don't want to miss this classic matchup. Okay, so we got Central Bucks 3-1. Downtown West underneath Central Bucks 2-2. We got the Knights 2-2. North Allegheny 2-2. And I think that's Central Bucks down there. That's 1-3. I think that's Central Bucks. If I ain't mistaken, let me see. Is that? Yeah, Central Bucks West 1-3. All right. North Penn Knights 2-2. Central Bucks East and Allegheny. Okay, we can see that matchup. Okay. Downingtown East. Oh, they're gonna be 2-2 taking on Bucks County Generals. Yeah, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good matchup. So Bucks County Generals taking on Downingtown East. That's gonna be a good matchup. Don't want to miss this one. Okay, Game 5 matchup of the season. Downingtown East, Bucks County. Let's see. All right, and last but not least, coming on down to it. Lower Marion taking on Coatesville, Game 5. Coming up.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Aces and the All-Stars. Number 77 makes his big league debut right after this. Seth Lugo gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Ronald Torre.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Gene Segura standing in. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Adonis Medina will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matuk will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Matuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Davy Guillaume. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The center fielder, Adam Coatesville.
Now to the plate, Adam Hazley. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Mikey Matuk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
After it is Marisnik. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Medina makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Davis.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Medina has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
And that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Danny Mayer, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. One and two.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Adonis Medina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think he'd go right back to it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ready for another chance. Ronald Torreyes 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one's down to third. Gregorius has it, and there's one away. Here's Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jake Marisnick becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Into the box, Seth Lugo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Andrew Knapp.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Swing and a liner. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Jeffrey Ramirez is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Segura on second. Gregorius is over at first with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it. McNeil's got it for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Aces on top 1-0. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matuk is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit back toward the mound. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, Nero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Mikey Mato.
For Pennsylvania, the left fielder, Mikey Mato.
First pitch on its way. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line drive to center field. Marisnik is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Danny Mayer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Standing in, Adonis Medina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Torreyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and there's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Davy Grion. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Eduardo Nunez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out to short for Segura. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Gregorius in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And now pitch on the way.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, D-Roll. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
To the plate now, Wilson Ramos. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. Pennsylvania leads this one 2-1. Jerry's Familia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Stepping in, Adam Hazley. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
The right fielder.
Settling in now, Danny Mayer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Pennsylvania is on top here, 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Medina is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yoenis Cespedes is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. In now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. First home run of the campaign for him. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Jed Lowry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yeah, Lowry.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. This is pulled into right. Mayer is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The Piaa District 1 baseball season 1-2020 games and highlights coming up next.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-1. 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars are out on top 3-1. Dylan Betances will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. David Robertson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pennsylvania leads it 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Number 6.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Nobody out, runner on first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Matuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Riding into the box, Gene Segura. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Didi.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Play ball.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we
So
go.
here now is the pitcher, Alec Bohm.
Now batting, third
Come on,
baseman,
Chief. One time. Here we go.
Boom.
Wait. What happened?
Here's the first pitch.
Oh my God, the computer's taking over for me. Oh, that's crazy, man. Where's my option? How's the computer? Oh, man. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to let the game count. Well, I'm sorry. The computer's taking over for me. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Where's the controls? That's crazy. How's the computer gonna take over and do everything for me?
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of this.
Three.
Close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pennsylvania came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Game 5 Lower Marion 3 Coatesville 4 Final. Game 5 Neshaminy 6 Hurricanes 5 Final. Game 5 Plymouth meeting 9 Redland 2 final. Game 5 Central Bucks South 1-3 North Allegheny 4 final.